Welcome everyone. We're so happy to be here with you guys. We're here with Netty. Netty, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
So we're so excited to be here. We're doing a cleanup. I went ahead and washed her face with 5% wash, which is the facial cleanser glycolic wash. Just remember it's unbuffered, which means that it penetrates very, very quickly, helps to dissolve oils, fats, lipids, cleanses the skin very thoroughly, and then it gets the beginning part of starting your system of extractions, okay? Then, of course, if you happen to have some makeup on, I always love the natural cleansing oil. Use that first, dissolves all makeup, dissolves anything on the skin, and then you wash it off, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is the BHA solution, but I'm going to do that right after I do all the extractions and wash your skin afterwards, okay? At home, you cleanse first, BHA, and then, of course, the Hydro Moist. And that's going to be really important. A lot of times I get questions, so do I really need a moisturizer? Yes. You do not want to compromise your skin by not moisturizing it. So it's very important that you go ahead and add a good moisturizer. What I love about this one, it does not have a sunblock, so you do need to put one on top of it. Of course, our favorite is the Elta MD, but a really good, and I shouldn't say sunblock, it's actually sunscreen. But it's great to hydrate the skin, bind the moisture to the skin, and it really, what it does is that it binds the water instead of the oils, okay? So anyway, I'm glad to be here with my favorite girl, like always. And we're going to go ahead and start doing extractions. And I went ahead and also opened everything up with a 27.5 gauge needle. I used the bevel up at an angle, and it helps to open up those areas for you. Okay. There we go. Stretch, bevel up, go around that perimeter of that pore. And there it is, okay? Here's the other one. Again, stretch right on that perimeter of that pore. If you're using a cotton tip applicator in your business, you know, in your clinic or spa, make sure that it's a wood cotton tip, not a cotton tip applicator. I use the Sterl ones. Don't use the regular brand because it's going to bend, you know. So this one's a little stubborn. And I don't want to put so much pressure creating a PIH, so I'm going to just kind of skip that for now, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and work on these. And even though they're tiny, as you could see, they can be a little bit stubborn. So we're gonna go ahead and open up them with the 27.5 gauge needle. Okay. Today is a beautiful day again in Texas, which we love. At least in Central Texas anyway. It's pretty. I know that I think just we've been having some crazy weather, tornadoes and so forth and so on. I'm praying for those people that have been affected by it. Okay, stretch. There we go. So if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that if they don't want to come up, I just skip over it. I really don't like putting that amount of pressure on the skin. Eventually it'll come up. So, you know, you want to make sure that you're conscious about the skin itself, you know. Because I know they rather have a blackhead than have a black mark, you know. So there we go. So okay, if you see here, these are all just, they're blackheads are at this point that have not come up to the surface. So I'm going to ask her to really be real conscious and wash this area really well and avoid like a lot of the oil. If she gets any oil on her skin, to go ahead and wash it off, because that's what causes this to kind of clog. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to their cheek area. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stretch. When I get to that base of that pore, okay, we're gonna go ahead and stretch. So this becomes like a wall, and then you're gonna scoop with the other Q-tip or cotton tip applicator. Again, leave this standing right at where it needs to be, right at the base of that pore. And then you're going to scoop in with the other, okay? Stretch. Netty, how you doing, sweetie?
I'm good.
Okay, again, stretch. right on that base. Put this right there on that base, and then right there, scoop. Okay. So at her age, she's going to be producing a lot of hormones, and so there's a lot of stimulation underneath that skin. So cleaning is going to be an important, vital part of keeping that skin looking good. Home care regimen the same way. That's going to be very vital. I encourage, if you to find a place where they can do your extractions for you. It's really hard to do your own extractions, even for me with the two little Q-tips, because you have to hold it in a certain angle, and then you get this slide, which then it creates friction, and then you can create a post-inflammatory condition. And so you don't want to do that. A lot of places have teen treatments. If you're a teen, if you have a teenager that's having problems with acne. Oops, just dropped something. So Netty, tell me a little bit about this area here that's a little red. Did you have what happened there?
I think I scrubbed too hard.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So just love on it. In other words, don't scrub anymore, with anything. Just and let it heal. So always go back and double check, just to make sure that everything is nice and clean. Stretch. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wash that area again. Just so that we can push that cleanser in there to help open up that area. Okay. I am going to use a 20, so she's going to feel this a little bit more. I have like a little bit. This is her back bar, or if somebody has been, that has had glycolics for a long time and can tolerate them. But back bar means that we use it here for our patients, and they're only going to come in once every 2 weeks, so it's not like they're using it every day. If you use it every single day, it's too much. Unless you really unless you're really acclimated. You can purchase it through us if you're an esthetician. And right now, I think we have it on sale. We're doing just a promotion. I think you get it at 50% off. I really want that esthetician to have the opportunity to try it. I think once they try it, they'll love it. It's a game changer for their clients and for them as the esthetician, because it makes a difference when you're doing extractions or cleaning the skin for any other type of procedure, that you really want to get that skin nice and squeaky clean. A long time ago, I've been doing this for a while, but back in the 90s, they would use acetone, and I just like glycolic because it cleanses the skin so well and so thorough. And the benefits of it, exfoliation, brightening, antibacterial, which acetone has none of that. And you can see how quickly it starts to work. I love this cleanser. Just really works so nicely. Again, stretch. Okay, I'm going to work a little bit on the chin area. Okay, stretch. And you'll see that her skin looks dry. And so that's because of the glycolic. Remember, it's a peeling solution. So 20% and it's unbuffered. So it goes straight in and it starts to work. So it's okay because we're going to go back and rehydrate that skin. Right now we're using the benefits of exfoliation. I'm going to stretch here. Of course, the chin area right there is a little bit more uncomfortable because a lot of nerve endings. So Netty, I love you, okay? Deeply. I don't want to hurt you. Just want to make sure that you get your skin nice and clean. Okay, I'm going to work here on the side. You probably see that I kind of skip around a lot. And the reason why I do that is because your brain starts to send messages that you're basically doing something that they're not used to. So I try to move around to keep the pain level controlled, you know? And so it just seems to work. Okay, I'm going to stretch through here. When washing your skin at home, make sure you get this really good behind the ears, inside the ears. because it can accumulate oil, and she's doing a really good job. So. Okay, I think this is all that I'm going to work on this side. Let me just check here. Looks pretty good. Do you want to work on her nose area? She does have a buildup. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Look here. Netty, have you had any major breakout on your nose?
Not that I realized.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to try to open up just a little bit here. Here you have a lot of little nerve endings, so you don't want to go in there and go too much probing, because you'll get those little vascular veins in there, and you'll get a lot of bleeding, and we don't want that. Okay, so she's got some deep pimples down here, and I'm sorry, I just went blank, but, and then, let's see, here, here we go. Okay, so she's got some deep pimples down here, and I'm sorry, I just went blank, but, and then, let's see, here we go. Okay, so she's got some deep pimples down here, and I'm sorry, I just went blank, but, and then, let's see, here we go. Okay, so she's got some deep pimples down here, and I'm sorry, I just went blank, but, I'm gonna, after we get done recording, ask her a couple of questions concerning how her skin is, so that we may, I may have to do like a topical for her to get these to come down, because they've been there for a little bit, and I want to make sure we get them resolved. I'm gonna go through the corners of her lips, right through here, and make sure we clean that out really nice for her. Do you do lip gloss a lot, or
Rarely.
rarely? What about anything else for your lips?
Like lip moisturizer? Yes.
Yeah. And that's causing a little bit of clogging through there, so. Remember that I really rarely mess much with this area, just very little, because they're little microcomedones and nobody's that close to your face, so we just leave them. Just make sure she washes her skin really good, and that'll help resolve that, and it's done really well. But at her age, she's gonna get them. Really, even older, aged men and women, we get them. I get them. So they're kind of here to stay, but just cleanse good and help break up that buildup of oils. I'm going to go ahead and wash her skin one more time on that side. Now we're just drying this part. And let's go ahead and keep working on her skin. bevel up, stretch right on the base of that pore. Just do, if they're stubborn, just do like a little circular, not way deep, but just a little circular motion. Okay, stretch. Okay, you guys, we're getting ready to wrap up. She still has another session that I need to work on with her. One of my faults is that I keep forgetting that Rome is not built in one day. And was not built in one day. And so I just want to keep on working, but they get to a point that it's too much, and so this is good. And I will see her again the following week, and we'll see where she's at and kind of finish up what we need to clean up for her. Netty, thank you for being such a sweet, sweet patient. I love you very much. And you're doing a great job. So just keep your skin like you're doing, clean. And we will see you soon back in here again and kind of finish up what we started with this year. Hope you guys have an amazing week, amazing day. Know that I love you, but like I always say, I love you, but God loves you more, okay? Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time.